happiness and improve their chances for employment. And in the process, Dr. Earl Weisbrod found some healing for himself as well.
Suction. It's really one sure way for me to get serenity.
Every week without fail, Dr. Earl Weisbrod finds peace and fulfillment, volunteering his time and skills at the Central Arizona Shelter Services Dental Clinic. It's here that he's transformed hundreds of lives.
Most cities across the country offer medical care for the homeless, by the way, but there rarely is dental care. That's almost never happens.
Let's go ahead.
Dr. Chris Volchek remembers when Earl Weisbrod first began volunteering with Cass.
I always give Earl as our biggest success story here, our biggest transformation. You would think it would be from one of the homeless, but it's Earl. It's Earl that has changed from the time that he got to Cass, and he was really struggling personally.
In 2001, Earl was battling addiction, and he was struggling to rebuild his life and his career after his dental license had been revoked.
I went through a period where I really wasn't practicing, so I was looking for something to do. So I made a phone call, and the gentleman who picked it up was Dr. Volchek, and at that time it was 2001, and he had just opened the Cass Clinic.
I remember that too.
There were so many clients, but so many needs that it would take up to a year to get a denture, and so I saw that as our greatest need. So I developed a way, to step in and get the process down to about 3 weeks.
Dr. Weisbrod has helped the clinic serve over 100,000 people since it first opened in 2001.
In American society, if you do not have a presentable teeth, what are you to do? One element that Dr. Weisbrod works on a lot for us is the aesthetic piece, getting those men and women, their front teeth looking good so they're able to be hired. And that's a big piece of what he does.
Though Dr. Weisbrod's dental license was reinstated back in 2006, he continues his work at Cass without fail. He's a changed man, changing others for the better too.
He has become a dear friend, a brother to me.
And like his favorite Beatle, John Lennon, he gets by with a little help from his friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Earl Weisbrod. He's joined by Council President, this evening's event co-chair, John Finnegan, and his wife, Monica, representing Bonovia Winery, our major sponsor this evening.
That was a trip. I'm getting old. Great. What are you going to do? Well, I guess I'll keep doing what I'm doing because it seems to be working out pretty well. But this is not what I would have envisioned 12 and a half years ago to the minute. That was the day the shit hit the fan, so to speak. Sorry about that. You need to know that because it's plastic, it's everywhere. Whatever you need to know, it's out there. It's great to be here with incredible people. And I have a dear, dear, recently departed friend of mine. And this wasn't really what I planned to say, but I was going to try to figure out how to integrate his wonderfulness into this event, and it really just sort of you know, he would have enjoyed this. His name was Eddie Cellist. He died, he shouldn't have, and he left a lot of wonderful people behind, and this is what he would have loved. He was just an amazing person, and so, you know, he doesn't have a chance to move down the road with his family and his friends, so it just makes what I have to do, you know, that much more important to me, you know, so I'll live a little bit for him, and thank you very much.
Congratulations, Dr. Weisbrod. If you've if you have not had a chance to see the Human Services Campus, I hope sometime you will, where the cash shelter is, where the dental clinic is a medical clinic, also St. Joseph the Worker, helping people get back to work. There's social services there, all on one campus together around 11th Street in Jackson. It's quite a wonderful thing that's happening here in our community, where a lot of volunteerism goes on and a lot of social services. Now let's meet another